Ben Strang and Aaron Goyle last updated 14/26, the 17th of May 2018. Scott Barber, Getty Images. Ben Lamb scores against the Rebels. Marty Melville, PHOTOSPORT Hurricanes. Ben Lamb has shown a nose for the try-line. Mark Shannon, PHOTOSPORT Ben Lamb takes on the Blues. Rugby Opinion. Ben Lamb is the leading try scorer in Super Rugby this season. Should he be in the All Blacks squad to take on France? Ben Strang and Aaron Goyle debate. Yes, make Lamb an All Black. Ben Strang. Ben Lamb is having an incredible breakout season for the Hurricanes, and should be an All Black for the June series against France. With 12 tries in just 10 games, Lamb is 3 clear of his nearest Super Rugby rival in Argentinian Emiliano Boffelli. Of the wingers with more than 200 minutes under their belt this season, only 2 are scoring at a rate better than Lamb. Fred Moore, Cheka ultimatum for Cooper, Giggs loves the All Blacks way, Sanzar defends NZ referees, find another idol, Cheka, he crosses the white chalk every 59.58 minutes, with Takele Nahirivoro, 57.63 minutes, and Matish Tambwe, 45 minutes, the only men more potent. On average, Lamb is taking each carry for 11.47 meters, and while that figure isn't the highest in Super Rugby, he does so while making more line breaks and tackle busts than those ahead of him. In short, he's making those meters the hard way. Lamb makes a line break with every 4th carry, beaten by only 3 men in Super Rugby, and none of them are Kiwis. Let's take a step back, though, and discuss his perceived weaknesses. Lamb is a liability under the high ball and doesn't have great hands, or at least that's what I've read over the past couple of weeks. Don't let your eyes fool you. Ben Lamb has no handling errors in Super Rugby this year, according to the official statistics. That's right, not one single error. He's played 715 minutes and made 70 runs, but hasn't spilled the pill. He's also turned the ball over just twice this season, which is an astonishing figure for a man who has had that much volume. The areas he doesn't excel is kicking. Who cares? He's a winger, and defense. His tackling percentage of 71.11% is mid-pack for Super Rugby wingers, with guys like Ben Smith and Julian Savea boasting an 88.89% success rate. Add feedback, but those are things you can live with when your winger scores a try every 60 minutes. Play him against France, and you'd expect 4 tries in 3 games. Hard to pass up, right? We all know how stacked New Zealand rugby is when it comes to outside backs. The argument is, why would we drop one of our proven guys when they're doing just fine? Dare I say it, what if Lamb is better? Give him a shot when he's in the form of his life and see what happens. It's not like you're rolling the dice. The guy has proven he's exceptional. This is just a chance to strive for that minute improvement the side is always looking for. If he isn't an improvement, no harm. But based on his numbers, he's worthy of a shot. No, it's not Lamb's time. Aaron Goyle. Ben Lamb's push for All Blacks inclusion is as strong as anyone's in recent times, but it doesn't mean he should be in the squad for next month's series against France. It's an absolute credit to the man for how much improvement he has shown after a few years at Super Rugby level, with his eye-catching form for the hot-running Hurricanes seeing him top of the competition's try-scoring charts, 12 from 10 games. There's power to bust out of a tackle, and silky skills to finish in the corner, but one has to remember the former Blues and NZ Sevens rep isn't the only one with that sort of ability. Anyone recall Rieko Ioane? just because he's playing in a badly performing Blues side, and inexplicably being shipped all over the backline. It's easy to forget that Owain was the World Rugby Breakthrough Player of the Year in 2017 for good reason, and can't have even been far off Beauden Barrett for the overall prize. Owain has the left wing locked down, and the back three riches in the All Blacks at the moment are indeed that, riches. In what is expected to be a squad of 33 named on Sunday morning, the contingent of outside backs will number 5, perhaps 6. There's no way Ben Smith, Jordie Barrett or Waisake Naholo will miss the cut. Nihi Milner-Skudder is performing quite splendidly on return from a long injury layoff, and we all know coach Steve Hansen and his fellow selectors, quite rightly in most cases, remain loyal. That leaves perhaps one spot for Lam to slide into, but the thing is, he is a left-wing specialist currently, and this is a squad which requires careful makeup with all sorts of scenarios in mind. The All Blacks have shown they love versatility among their outside backs, and you can understand why, such as how the game is going and roaming and interplay becomes more prominent. All those aforementioned players are comfortable moving, either between wing spots, dropping back to fullback, or even pushing into the midfield. If Owain was to go down injured during the year, sure, Lam would likely be your next cab off the rank. But in this situation you may as well be looking at a player with skills to complement what is already there, and be able to offer something across the 3 tests. Lam might indeed be able to make a decent fist of the right winger fullback, but until we see that at super level there's no point gambling on it. Instead, it brings into play the option of the Chiefs' Solomon Alaimalo or the Crusaders' George Bridge. While not standing out in the same mold as Lam, the duo have still been mighty fine performers for their sides in their second years of Super Rugby, and are able to bring some of that wing, full-back switchability into play. Alaimalo, 22, has been a serious weapon on both the left flank and at the back, is superb under the high ball, and has that 100 kg frame which is tough to bring down, while Bridge, 23, can play all across the backfield, has a good kick on him and runs fine lines which then puts his pace on show. So, as unromantic as the storyline is, Lam's 27th birthday on June 9 should not be spent at Eden Park for the first test against France, but instead with his feet up, as he waits for his time to come. Perhaps the end-of-year tour will present us that occasion. Stuff.